So this is my post-fight reaction for Clay AJ Waterman versus Lucas Miller, which was a very good fight. Lucas Miller, I knew he was gonna come to fight, uh, which he did in the last fight also against Matt Sheehan. But in this fight against Waterman is a brawler, a power puncher. Um, I think he has like around 75% KO rate. So he's a guy that's not gonna sit in there and just play with you. He does have holes in his game. He does take a lot of risks, open himself up in the fight. But in this fight right here, I feel like Lucas Miller was going to come out and box, and it was going to be hard to knock him out. He did get dropped in a couple of rounds early. He got dropped, and he tried to fight back from that. And that was in the second round. Got dropped pretty bad. He fought through it. Waterman thought he would have had a stoppage by then. Waterman has dropped a few guys. I'm kind of surprised that Lucas Miller wasn't able to at least try to drop Waterman one time, because I have seen Waterman buzzed a couple times in a fight. But to not be able to drop him in a fight, I'm kind of surprised by that, to be honest with you. Because Lucas Miller has some slick power, but I feel like against power punchers that's strictly brawlers, he does have trouble with those guys. Now, boxers who have power, he can handle that a lot better, but brawlers with power, he tends to have that because, you know, he's in a more of a clean-cut fight, and if he's in there with somebody who's aggressive and really hard to control, it'll turn into a whole nother situation. And with him, he was boxing very well, but Waterman just kept dropping him. The fight could never stay close because he kept getting dropped. And if he wouldn't have got dropped, it would have been a closer fight. He would have had a chance to stay in there. But with you getting dropped in the second round, and then he boxed well from the third, fourth, and fifth, and then you got dropped in the sixth round, it just took too much to kind of to recover from. And Waterman, he knew he was going to be in a position where he was going to be able to drop Lucas Miller a couple times if Lucas Miller wasn't going to be aggressive. And he was aggressive, but not to the point where he let his jab and everything do the talking. He more so let Waterman kind of just intrude his area too much. He was pressing forward. Waterman was pressing forward the whole time. And I don't feel like Lucas Miller was just letting him press forward too much. And the jab and everything was working, but overall, he could have exchanged a little bit more, went to the body a little bit more, then go upstairs. Kind of was head hunting a little bit, but not too much. But Waterman just being aggressive with the way he boxed, it was just too much for Lucas Miller, and it kind of showed everything that he basically couldn't do that Waterman could, and it was a power. Power was the difference. And he ended up, Waterman ended up getting him with a unanimous decision. But I feel like that was a very good fight. But Lucas Miller, he let this one slip away because it was a good style matchup in my eyes for him. But Waterman was a good fighter though. Like, he was a favorite for a reason. He's a favorite for a reason. But when it comes to these fights that Lucas Miller had lately, this was probably one of his worst performances, not gonna lie. But he still did a good job fighting back, getting off the canvas, boxing him. I feel like it was a very close fight. I feel like if he had another fight, probably could have a closer chance, because you see how he cleaned his act up the last couple of rounds. But I don't know, man. It just seems he let this one slip away. But it was a very good fight. And the judges, they picked the right decision. And Waterman, he did a very good job sticking to the game plan, what he knows best. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.